What is going on, Tentacrew? My name is Billy the Squid, and we are back with Vampyr, and we are also back with a new look. I've decided to temporarily retire the green screen until I can get a better situation set up where it's not taking up the entirety of the room. But I've been wanting to do something like this for a while, and here we are. We actually have a full background display with some of my nerd art pieces and all of my steel books, which I'm going to get lighting for so you can actually see them better. There's a little Estus flask up there, Proto Man Buster Glove, all the good stuff. So yeah, this is going to be the new setup for a minute. It'll evolve as I get things more organized or get new things, so be on the lookout for that. But it's pretty minor change going from green screen back to this. What's not minor is we getting close to the end of Vampyr, I do believe. Last thing we did was take care of the old Dr. Swansea and completely decimate the West End. So we gotta talk to the Lady Ashbury now. Don't know how that's gonna go, considering I did kind of in the West End slaughter end up murking her adopted daughter. But you know, maybe she wasn't that attached. Who knows? We are vampires after all. She's probably not her first. So we're gonna beeline it straight from the West End over to the hospital. We're gonna take care of the hospital's denizens, because now that the Dr. Swansea is not doctoring there anymore, I'm sure that place is gonna go to hell in a handbasket. Slurp up the good juice. Level up, because we got 58,000 XP. I don't even know what I'm going to spend it all on. I'm going to be spending it on alternate abilities at this point, because I'm pretty sure that alone is going to be enough to max out the current build that I'm going for. So we'll see how it do, and then we'll go talk to the Lady Ashbury and see how the game wraps up. I don't know how much more we have left. I'm not going to be too terribly anal about the denizens of the hospital. I will try my best to get as much stuff done with them as I can, but I'm also not gonna like go for like long stints trying to figure out what the hell they're like. If they got one clue missing, I'm not gonna pull my hair out trying to get it, just because I've got more XP than I'm gonna know what to do with at this point. And I'm mainly just kind of wanting to do it for the story beats. Love how after a certain point you just stop doing the sneak mechanics. Like you just stop like stealth attacking things. I'm sure that'll change with a no eating run where you have to be real careful, but man. Ooh, okay. Listen, guys. Did that really do no damage to you? Wild. Ouch. Prick. Oh man, I one-shot the archer on accident. He just got caught in the crossfire. But Izzles, Jake, Celia, how y'all doing? Hopefully doing well. Hopefully the day treats you well. Celia, what do you think of the background? Hopefully, I'm pretty happy with it. It's been something that I've kind of had in the back of my head ever since we moved into the new house. And I'm pretty happy with how it looks. And more to come. Very blue, indeed. These are the color the walls were whenever I moved into it. Every room's got like strange colored walls, but it's better than the like sterile white walls in the other side room. So here we are. Here we are. Woohoo! Anybody home? Okay. First things first. Let's deal with some of the rowdier people in the area. Like you. I've been waiting a long time to do this.
Hey, Doc.
Hi, bitch. What do I got on you? 2? He's only worth 1,000 XP.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
Course. The sooner I'm able to leave this damn
Oh, that's right. Everybody at the hospital, I'm pretty sure, is sick.
I'll leave you.
Was it the hospital or the West End that had the outbreak? No, the hospital's fine. The hospital's sanitized.
Hey, Doc.
All right, come with me, sir. Your life of crime and fuckery is over. No more back alley shankings for you. This will be your last back alley. Wait, we're taking him into the hospital gate? Really? That's weird. You'd think we'd take him down to the sewer exit or something. Hi, don't mind me. This guy's very ill. I'm taking care of him. I'm a doctor. We're taking him in to the hospital. Where in the hospital is the safe chewing place? Is there a back room there that I've never noticed? There is. Okay. He just goes back into storage, apparently. Some poor nurse is going to come back here for supplies and find a dead guy.
Killed, extorted, stole. Now I'll die. Fuck it. I'll live the way I wanted.
Yeah, well, it died the way you wanted to, I'm sure. All right, that's one assholio down. Let's go take care of the grave robber next, which he's behind. Got a hatchet from him. That was pretty exciting.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it is. What do we got on you? Oh, you're maxed out.
Tell me the truth.
Let's get the last little bit of info out of him.
As a medic during the war, Rakesh.
The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir, but I rose to the challenge.
Interesting. So, Mortician gets mistaken for a medic and pulled into the war. Wild.
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that decision? You should have refused.
Yes, sir, I swear I did, sir. But no one listened. When the first wounded arrived, I had to do what I could.
It is an unbelievable story, Mr. Chidana.
It was a time beyond
Yeah.
belief, Dr. Reed. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer caring for the dead now.
And taking their valuables.
You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education. People could die at your hands.
And they probably
You're
did.
Absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being a butcher.
Do you believe you have really helped these people?
My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Doctor.
That's interesting.
Does that not say enough about triage and war surgery?
That is interesting. He was. What are the what's the scale? I wonder, for that kind of thing. I mean, it's war surgery, so I would assume that there's probably a pretty high mortality rate. But just interesting that he, with no medical training, was just fine. I guess doing autopsy work, you have a pretty decent understanding of biology, so. Well, sir, you get to chill here with the corpses that you've been robbing. Have fun. Respect the dead next time.
So you were the proverbial wolf amongst the sheep, sir. I should have killed you for the sake of many.
How would you have known? Rakesh's surgical saw. That probably would have been a good weapon for a one-handed build. Yo, what's up, Pork? How you doing? Oh man, we can rob the dead now. Well, you know, they don't need it. I have no morals anymore. No, look at me. Look at me. There's no way you could tell I'm a vampire. Look at me. Look how beautiful he is. All right. Rakesh is done. What do we got left? Swansea, Rakesh, Clay. All right. Who do we go with next? Let's go with Newton and Oswald. I'm pretty sure they're still out on the streets. Did nobody notice the obvious? Well, you have to understand, typically with vampire mythos and stuff like that, and I'm assuming that it's somewhat true with this, there's a mental thing that goes along with vampires where they can kind of manipulate the mind of people to like see them differently, even a little bit differently. It was more discreet early on, and if I hadn't been feeding as much as I have been, I'm sure, oh, well, that was probably a clue for Clay. I'm sure if I wasn't feeding constantly, it wouldn't be as bad as what it is. Hey, Mr. Thatcher.
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
What do we got? We have no clues for this
Do you
man.
want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event. Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well, Doctor, take a guess then.
We're just going to talk about out here by the river in the rain.
When I rescued you, you expressed joy at seeing the sky again. So I'm inclined to believe you were trapped or buried somehow. Maybe during a shelling.
Jeez, you're good, Doc. You're really good.
Yeah, let's go.
Tell me more about it.
Newton and I were trapped in a circulation tunnel.
Oh, figured that one out. Easy
We
peasy.
were buried alive for several days without ever knowing if we'd be found.
Okay, what happened when you were buried?
Oswald, tell me about what happened when you were buried in that tunnel with Newton.
It was more than dark. It was black as pitch. Hours seemed like days.
Okay.
Days like months. The terror. The shameful thoughts. Lord have mercy.
What about shameful thoughts? Yeah, it's interesting word choice.
At some point, I don't remember which day, when I thought we'd never be rescued, that this would be our end, I thought about...
Say it, Mr. Thatcher. If you ever want to heal, you have to say it.
I thought about what I could do to survive. Just for a few more days.
You were gonna eat Newton, weren't you?
I thought about killing Newton.
Yeah.
Killing and eating him. The man I fucking love.
Yep, you thought about eating Newton.
What you endured was terrifying. It would have completely destroyed weaker men.
It did not destroy Newton.
All right, one more. Tell me about your feelings towards Newton.
About your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it.
Okay.
He's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't imagine life without him.
That's very sweet.
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world
Yo, what's
needs
up, Disco?
like you to create
How you doing?
change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches. looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been this straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again. I love him, that's all.
Very sweet.
Why should you be ashamed?
I'm not, I said. But Newton sees it differently.
Oh, okay. Where were you locked up?
Locked in that sewer.
Yeah.
What happened?
Let's get back to that.
By the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in, despite my claustrophobia.
I already know about the claustrophobia. We don't need to go into that. What was the argument about?
What was the reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital, but I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
Fair enough.
Tell me about your...
Oh, that was the last one. Okay. Oh, what was
Tell me
that
about
then?
your claustrophobia.
That's what the bloody doctor said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
You would have thought we would have got that clue without... Never mind. You would think these clues would compound.
Oswald.
I do want to know what his issue with the hospital is specifically, though.
Seek medical help.
I don't trust doctors. All they care about is their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek.
Yo, what's up, D? How you doing?
What I need
How do you guys
is
like the
fresh air.
background? Hopefully it's a good change. I'm pretty happy with it. Celia said it's very blue. I am looking for some
Are you
constructive
concerned about the conditions here?
comments on it, like, dislikes, all that kind of
Goodbye,
stuff.
Mr. Thatcher.
I want it to be as appealing as possible to the eye. Okay, sir. Well,
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
let's do this damn thing since we gotcha. It's been through a lot. Feel bad butchering this one. Feel bad butchering this one. Hey, buddy, don't mind me. Just taking a walk with a friend here. Just taking a little walk. Rum bum, rum bum, rum bum, rum bum. Into the wine cellar. Already killed Rat Boy, nothing could hurt more. Killed Rat Boy, killed sister, killed mom.
Newton, don't be sorry.
Yeah.
We'll meet again soon.
Large key.
And we will be serene and beautiful.
Large key. Okay. What could large key be for, I wonder? Large key? Large key! Let's go. What we got in here? They all been sleeping under the bridge, apparently. More opium, okay. Springs and springs. Some handle parts. Okay, well. I mean, that's cool, I guess.
This isn't even my neighborhood.
Where'd Newton go? Hey, buddy.
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. You doing your rounds as usual?
All right. Oh, this guy's got a phobia of rats.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
You have rats
Happened
in
last
the,
year following an artillery
yeah,
attack.
trapped in the hole.
I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
It started eating me as soon as I dozed,
Ugh.
gnawing at my ears, my fingers, lips. I couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh.
I mean, that's a little bit harsh.
Oswald.
They're just doing what they need to do to
He
survive.
found me and saved
But-
me.
Well, good. Oswald saved you, and then you lived in a hole for 2 days. Okay.
How do you feel about Oswald Thatcher? You are more than friends, aren't you?
I love him. I love Oswald.
Now, is this trauma bonding, or were you guys
We
friends
wouldn't
before
survive
that?
the war without each other. But I am terrified, Doctor.
What frightens you so much?
What if people find out? Oswald says I'm ashamed, but it ain't that. It's more, well, you know. I never thought I'd love a man.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. Enjoy your love.
Enjoy your love. And enjoy life as long as you can, Mr. Blight. Don't let anyone tell you who you should love or how you should love them.
I appreciate your kind words, sir. But it ain't that easy. It's all so new to me.
Oh, unfortunately for you, sir. That's it. Hopefully you enjoyed it while you could. Because bad guy got to do what bad guy do. And are we going to walk him all the way back down to the wine cellar? We got a little bit of a walk to think about what we're doing. Thinking about all the beautiful lives and relationships that we are putting in the dirt for the sake of a little bit more XP. But I mean, what do we care? We're gonna live forever. If you believe the vampire mythos. So people will come and go, live and die all the time. Is what it is. Cycle of life that we are no longer a part of. And it would be a waste not to, you know, juice box them when we have the chance. They don't need all that warm blood where they're going.
Oswald, I'm sorry to leave you alone.
Ooh,
Thanks,
Newton's
my love.
saber. That's kind of badass. Meet with the French pyre? Maybe. That dude was just having a good old time watching London burn. Just doing his old thing. All right. Well, that is another pair down. Who do we go for next? Tippets is done. I can go try to find that last piece for Brannigan.
If Pembroke is still standing after this epidemic, there's good reason.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
I've decided that I won't reveal Dr. Tippett's, shall we say, misdemeanor.
I'm so glad you share my point of view. Dr. Tippett is a brilliant practitioner. We most definitely need his know-how.
I hope you're right. This is a huge risk we're taking.
Dr. Tippett must regain his confidence. Please, keep this decision between you and me. He doesn't need to know you found out.
Do we just get bribed? He's got bribed? Okay. She has nothing left. Wonder if the last key is gonna be from Tippett himself. There's nothing around here, right? Can't remember if they have their own rooms or offices or anything like that. Hey, Tippett.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
What will you do after your resignation? Do you have a plan?
I always fancied visiting Cyprus.
Cyprus.
Such a beautiful island. I could buy a house there by the sea, read poetry, and wait for death.
Sounds a little bit bland. All right, well, unfortunately, Cyprus is not where you're gonna wait to die. It'll be right here at the Pembroke. Shouldn't have been juicing. Although I'm sure your blood's going to be extra spicy because of it. All right. The long trek back to the back room. And with so many people gone and Swansea gone, the district's going to collapse regardless. So I do believe our mission is accomplished in clearing most of London out, or at least the major players in London. This guy had so many clues for a paltry 2,000 XP. But he had a good story to him,
Sorry,
so.
Nurse Brannigan. I won't witness the great doctor you were destined to be.
Key to the doctor's office. You thought Brannigan was worthy of being a doctor, eh? That's interesting. All right, his room was upstairs. But not those stairs, apparently. Where was his office? It was outside near a window. I remember that. Was it this one? It was this one.
I cannot enter.
It was not that one. That was where he was juicing. Oh, we can go through Swansea shit now, I suppose, while we're up here. See what the good yet foolish doctor had. Nothing. Okay. Fair, I guess. Where the hell is Tippett's office? There it is. Hello, hello. Mr. Goswick's medical file. Extreme fatigue and major sores on the throat, mouth, and tongue, but no signs of flu. Okay.
It's locked.
Thought we had a key for that.
It's locked.
Thought we had a key for that. More opium. And a tiny key.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Letter to Dr. Swansea. Hey, Nurse Brannigan has been found guilty. Wait a minute. What is this? Despite the actual urgency of the sanitary situation, I must inform you of a recent case of professional misconduct inside the Pembroke. Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan has been found guilty of undeniable unprofessional conduct and thus guilty of endangering patients. He was going to throw Brannigan under the bus. Under no circumstances should a nurse diagnose or establish a prescription without at least informing the referent doctor about her conclusion. You know me, Edgar. I'm not against personal initiative when it comes to the interest of all, especially during crises like this. Can't allow a nurse to perform a diagnosis, must and decide on a procedure to apply to a patient. Okay. Wait, that's Dr. Aykroyd. Okay. So Dr. Aykroyd was trying to get Brannigan in trouble and Tippett's was covering. Gotcha. Very interesting. Very interesting. Dr. Aykroyd, kind of a dick. All right. Well, let's go talk to Brannigan. See, 'cause that should give us our last clue on her. Pippa. Brannigan still outside. Yoo-hoo, Brannigan. Where are you at? Also, how's the volume and stuff sound? I put up all my foam and stuff, so the echo should be pretty well gone. But let me know if you guys hear any echo or anything. That green screen was doing a pretty decent job in muffling the echo And where does she go when she's not outside? Just chilling in there. Where the hell does Brannigan go? Oh, there she is.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Hey.
According
About this
to the
professional
report,
misconduct.
Your unprofessional conduct put a patient in danger, Gwyneth.
That's not true. I know when my patient's life is at risk, and I'm more competent than a lot of doctors that I know. Problem is, I'm a woman.
I don't see what your
Fair
gender
enough.
has to do with your abilities.
Yes, nurse. Because I'll never be a doctor, no matter what my skills. I could make a decision that could save a life, but oh no, that's unbecoming conduct.
Have you heard of Elizabeth Blackwell? She was the first woman listed on the UK Medical Register. Change is slow, but it will come. And you will always have my support.
To have the right to study shouldn't be determined by sex, skin, or wealth. That's all I'm saying.
That's fair. And also, we do not discriminate when it comes to the blood sucking either. So, back to the storage room with you. Chop chop, let's go. She also was covering Dr. Tippett's big time, which isn't exactly the best situation, but she believed us for the greater good. I can understand it. I can understand it. All right. Om nom. Oh, we wouldn't have been able to get that clue without killing one of the doctors.
Take care of the sick, of the poor Dr. Tippets.
Gwyneth's surgical knife. Interesting. Nice bloodletting knife there. Oh, and we are in the critical territory. Let's go. District is doomed. Boys and gals, district is doomed. All right, let's go take care of the other doctors. And, well, Strickland's done. So, Aykroyd's the left, and then Harvey Fiddick, I think we just need to decide how we're going to treat him.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Oh, I don't give a damn. You're going to talk to me.
What do you think of Dr. Tippett's opinion of your promotion, Waverly?
Tippets is a good practitioner. Maybe just a little too attached to his prestigious position at the Pembroke Hospital.
Really? That's exactly his diagnosis of you. A little too eager to get promoted? A little bit too proud?
He has the right to think so. But I deserve this promotion, and I don't consider it anything but well-earned.
Is that right?
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
Interesting. All right, well. Away we go. Well, I'm pretty sure I've got a few things I need to talk to Strickland about as well, so we'll deal with those in due time. Don't worry, bud. You stay right there. We'll take care of you in a jiffy. No more pain. We're gonna get you sorted out. Best treatment possible. Top tier blood transfusion incoming. Oh, we're going out to the graveyard with them too. Okay. Om nom. We got a little bit further up on the pad this time. We didn't quite get Rakesh all the way up. Oh, and we're just gonna, yep, you can cuddle, I guess.
Can't die. Not now. Pembroke needs me. All those poor people.
All right, there's another key for the doctor's offices upstairs. All right, where is Strickland? Hey, buddy.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered.
I mean, I've got a ton of that in my office,
It
but
can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without
hopeless
success.
cases.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking.
We're gonna
for,
work
Dr. Reed.
together.
That's all I'm asking.
Too bad curing the flu isn't a priority anymore.
What
I do
you
want
think
more
of
info on
Dr.
Aykroyd,
Aykroyd's aversion
though.
to modern medical methods.
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
Yeah, well, you know,
Influenza
Swansea
and
also
all that's
spread the
going on.
fucking
You should put your differences
scowl
aside.
plague across London,
Why
so
is it so
I wouldn't go to
difficult to
Swansea
work
for any
together?
I
info.
believe that if
He
Dr.
took a step
Aykroyd
too
had been
far.
the one to discover the transfusion
No
process,
testing.
He would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Aykroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
All right.
Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real cause of your dislike for Dr. Aykroyd?
He refuses to admit that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick. I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Aykroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently. Is there anything you have to say about this?
So
It's a false conceit.
he knows that it's the thing.
Dr. Aykroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
Yeah, well, that's taken care of.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound
Thoreau.
presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed
Fucking
the most
Samps.
daring research during the war.
You have my support, Dr. Strickland. I know exactly what it feels like to battle an unknown disease with only your mind and force of will to help you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You don't know what that means to me.
Did you know
You have the
Dr.
simple
Aykroyd
little-
never reported
a little
your experimental
head pat.
research, despite the fact he doesn't agree with it?
Really? I didn't suspect he knew about my work. I must confess I am surprised.
Perhaps he thinks you should realize for yourself the danger of what you're doing.
See how condescending he can be? My God, he can be so irritating.
He's too ambitious and the other dude's too stuck up. They're both not great doctors, just for different
I
reasons.
can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
So we're gonna water down his drug. Water down something, all right. All right, buddy. Yeah, all the hospital peeps. We've done most of the not so nice ones. We're getting to the ones that I'm gonna feel bad about now. I wanted to get the ones I've been waiting for a while out of the way.
I could have been a great surgeon. The greatest.
All right. Well, now that that's done, let's head up to the office, see what they had in their personal stashes, and then we can plan our next set of targets. Don Varney. All right, what do you got? Shillings and ergotamine. Okay. Ooh, thorough surgical knife. Look at that. Cold medicine, anemia, and headache. Just a nice little, yeah, a nice little treatment stash in Acroids. The tried and trues. The tried and trues. Okay. We can go finish off Fiddick since he no longer has a doctor. And then all these other ones are genuinely good people. Technically, Tippett and Brannigan were good people too. They just... Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. All right, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Nothing, eh? And with those two gone,
Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I don't know if I'll be able to get the last clue for him. Nothing's locked out, though.
As for me, what a blundering idiot. Good evening, sir.
Maybe I needed to choose one of them prior to going through with all that. Oh, well.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Yeah, actually, I am going to do your operation. How's that sound? Let's, I'm actually ready to do it now. Blood transfusion time. If you'll just follow me, we will get the procedure underway. I need to take you to a sterile, quiet, safe place. I do my best work outdoors. It's from the war, you know. I didn't tend to have a surgical tent or anything, so under the good old stars, that's where I did my best work. And schnom.
All I wanted was to go back to work, to take care of my children.
That feels bad. Victim of circumstance there. Pretty cameo. Aww. All right. Well, let's well, Mortimer's done. Haven't handled Mom yet.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Your son asked me to find this letter. However, I thought it would be preferable to give it to you.
I already know what I'm going to read. Mortimer, why are you acting in this way? I have done everything I can to help you, but it's not enough.
We will talk about this letter later.
Depression's a fickle bitch.
Privacy.
Before you leave, take this for your trouble. Thanks to you, my son still has a future. Perhaps.
All right, we have none of her clues, but all of her things. Okay. Well, let's start.
I've read your son's medical report, Beatrice. It's not the flu or anything life-threatening. What has you so worried?
He was at death's door when he was brought here. I just want him to be better as soon as possible.
He's not out of the woods yet, you know. He might need to stay here longer than expected.
Take care of him then, Dr. Reed. People here only seem to focus on contagious patients. I worry my poor Mortimer will be neglected.
Yeah, that's fair, especially with the pandemic going around. There's got to be priorities.
Your son wished to die, Beatrice.
Heavy stuff in this one.
Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime?
Oh, I forgot suicide was a crime back in this era.
I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you
Fair
fear
enough.
the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension, not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Okay.
I have read your son's suicide note. It was not an impulsive gesture, nor was it his first attempt.
He threatened to kill himself a few times before, but I never thought he would dare to punish me this much.
Punish you?
Yeah, punish you. What's going on with that?
For a long time, he was not happy with his life, but I always hoped he cared enough to avoid making me suffer like this.
It's a little bit...
Mortimer is extremely vague as to his motivations for committing suicide. Tell me more about what you know.
As you say,
Yeah.
Mortimer had no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place, but couldn't.
Why
Okay.
did your
Couldn't,
son feel so useless when
didn't find his place in the
I
world.
think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life. He couldn't help but dwell on such things.
What do you think he meant by making the world a better place?
Mortimer has always been a sensitive soul. He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed.
That'll do it.
It's like he carries everyone's sadness with him.
That'll do it. Trauma.
Do you realize your son could try to kill himself again? He might succeed next time.
I think about it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future. That's how much I love him.
You're right. Your son's death was not fatal. And unlike many on their own...
Your son's
he's
death
lucky
was
to
not
be by
fatal?
his side.
I can't give up on him. I just can't.
A little bit of a
I have conceded many
script
times
error
in
there,
life,
maybe?
but giving up on my son is something I am incapable of.
All right, got the clue there.
What do you think of your...
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived.
Mm-hmm.
But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in
There it
particular
is.
that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Okay, I'm curious.
Tell me more about
I'm curious.
your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start.
He's
And
just
that
rough around the
nurse,
edges.
Miss Wilson, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
She
Pippa.
managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question.
Pippa's
considering the
extorting
urgency of the
patients?
situation.
Interesting. Well, that's good to know.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Why the hell's
Good evening,
Pippa
Doctor.
extorting patients? Trying to get enough of a nest egg to get away from here, I'm guessing? Alright. Lego. This is a juice box I will not drink happily. This one doesn't feel good. They just wanted help, and unfortunately, this era didn't have a lot of mental health faculties available. Love her hat, though. Would love to keep that as a memento.
I I die before my son. I die before my son. No. He needs me so much. So much.
Okay, got all the keys. Next.
Waste your time with me.
Bottle and a box of pills. Rusty box of pills. What would this key be for exactly? I don't have anything in the room.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
All right, away we go with you too, sir. You know, it shames me to dine upon one with such an exquisite undercut. I once had an undercut. It was a beautiful haircut. I respect your choice of going for something so daring and bold. And away we go. So we'll do Pippa and the ambulance driver. I can't remember his name. We'll do them next, and then we'll save my favorite little vampire lady till last.
I don't feel the peace I was looking for. Mother, were you right all along?
That feels bad.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right, who do we got left? Milton. That's right. We'll go with Pippa and Milton next. And then we'll go with the burn victim and the vampire last. Hey, Pippa, you are extorting patients. Why?
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
Gotcha.
You should be proud of what you've achieved. This hospital represents hope for many people in need of help.
Maybe you're right. But at the moment, I feel like we're just a cemetery waiting room.
Fair enough. So you want to be more useful.
Are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
What about Milton?
What about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
All right. Fair enough. Did we take
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
another Hawkins? Was that one of the other district's people? Or is she just talking about her sister, kind of matter-of-factly? Price, Billow, Teasdale. I don't think there was another Hawkins among... Okay. Let's go talk to Milton. We have Milton maxed out. No, we're missing one clue on Milton. Milton, where are you at, bud?
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Always trying to save lives, bud.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right. We should run away while we can. Question is, where can we go? Where is it safe?
Gotcha.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues?
Jeesh.
Fuck them.
Calling him out directly. What the hell?
This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
That,
exactly.
That'll do it.
Words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
That'll do it. Oh, really? No clue off of that?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Doc.
Do we have anything good in the goods? Might as well buy a shotgun. Find all the ranged weapons that we never used. Okay, well, we didn't get the last clue there. Peppa, are you sure you don't got anything else from Milton?
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What step?
I don't know.
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
Ah. Okay. So going full-blown religious.
Do you need medical help yourself?
Okay. To each their own, I suppose. Well, you can have both religion and medical expertise. You know, the whole, God put us on this planet to serve a purpose, and he gave us the tools to do so. Therefore, science is a tool of God. That kind of thing. Zip.
I knew I should have fled this
But again,
rotten
to each their
city
own.
with Milton since the first day of the contagion.
All right, small key. So many small keys, not enough things to open.
Spare your obedient slave.
Just to make me happy. The pain. Alright, where did the nurses hold up with their stuff? Because I don't think I've found any of their stashes.
Another night with the glorious battalion.
The Battalion of Pembroke. Alright.
Good evening,
Well,
Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
nothing left, sir. Alright. Didn't quite get him maxed out either, but that's okay. Back to the storage room with ye, Milton. Back to the storage room with ye. I do believe that the other two should be fairly close to max. They're not super... Well, they are deep characters, but deep in a way that was intriguing. I think I maxed them out right at the start. All right, bud. Bye-bye.
Pippa, my princess, flee away while you can, for all is lost.
For all is lost. All right. He's got one clue that I'm missing.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Hey, Mr. Elwood. Tell me what happened with your injury.
For the injury, Thomas.
What actually happened?
What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during the leave. It was an accident.
How so?
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore.
Oh.
Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire?
Hmm.
Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
That'll do it.
Lie about it.
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Hmm.
Reconstructive surgery has been very successful for some soldiers.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I'd rather stay here and just be forgotten.
Whoops. Well, we tried. Feels bad though. Wrong place, wrong time. So what, the answer for that one was beauty isn't everything? Hmm. Yeah, I figure if we could get his pain under control, he probably would have been more okay with how he looks.
So this is how it ends. Farewell, my life. You betrayed me, good.
Yeah, shit into the stick for sure. All right, my little vampiress, you are the last one alive in all of London. Sans Sean Hampton, who apparently just is going to live in the dregs of London alone forever.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal.
It'd be fitting. Yeah, unfortunately, 'tis not an option for this
I
one.
will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Oh, she was offering the same thing.
Keep that proposition in mind.
And gave us a blood sample. Wild. All right, Miss Howcroft, let's go. This one feels bad just because she's so entertaining. It would be fitting to actually turn her into a vampire for realsies. So one thing I want to do before...
Brother, we could have ruled this land together and forever.
Together and forever. And just like that, the Pembroke Hospital goes quiet. Now, where could all these locks... all these locked keys be for? Is there a storage area that I'm not aware of that houses everybody's stuff? God, Ziri being so quiet. Oh well. Oh well. All right. Time to go up to our room, take a 96, almost 97,000 XP nap, and go take a visit to Sean Hampton. Because I just want to make sure that there's nothing that can be done for him. I don't want to miss out on the bad ending just because I didn't go and put a scowl down. Alrighty, sir. We have 94,000 XP. Ultimate is maxed out. Spear is maxed out. Coagulation. No breathing. Is now maxed out. Spring maxed out. I think we maxed all of the bites. Let's up our blood tanks a little bit. Wonderful. Stamina. And okay. Last thing last, max out the amount of blood we get from bite. There's a lot of blood. We're not using the syringes. We don't even have that. I mean, I guess we... just start maxing out other things? We could change the build up right now if we wanted to go feral mode. That might be fun. Alright, what options do we have for claws? Gain 2 blood. You cut through flesh, press so deeply that you gain blood from each hit. Or you stun. Stunning claws. Still have so much left. Still have so much left. Let's max out the blood barrier, because why not? What do we got here? Blood damage explodes, okay. And this one's just a stronger barrier? Yeah, okay. So we can take more hits. Nah, not gonna level science or guns. Yeah, we look terrible, don't we, Celia? You're not wrong there. Not wrong there. Still 27,000 XP. Let's go with the heart popper. And I guess we can start carrying syringes around if needs be. Jesus, you can carry a bunch of stabbies. Just enough to max out the syringes. 10 syringes, let's go. 12 vials. All right, confirm. London's burning. Turn all the districts hostile. Whitechapel police have been informed of the mysterious disappearance of Edgar Swansea, 45 physician, at approximately 6:30 this morning. Gotcha. 6-foot slender build, fair complexion. Gotcha. As a familiar figure in the Whitechapel district, the current head of the Pembroke Hospital, and preeminent scientist. Gotcha. Spearheaded the mass administration of patients during last summer's flu epidemic. Okay. His latest recruit is the transfusion pioneer Dr. Jonathan Reed, who had recently returned from the war. The famous surgeon was nowhere to be found to answer our questions. Big surprise. The lack of head surgeon has led to a drastic drop in the operation success rate at Pembroke Hospital. I would advise against entrusting yourself to them until Dr. Swansea is found, or a new head emerges of the hospital. The Pembroke Hospital has yet to issue an official statement, but the extremely low number of people who left the hospital in good health during the last few weeks. Yep. Yep. This morning, the building irreversibly closed its doors. All right. Hostile. Yeah, it's a feels bad. As I write these lines, the heart of London has stopped beating. This morning at 3 a.m., the police forces organized the evacuation of thousands of residents, insisting on the urgent nature of the situation. Thieves and freaks, having been driven mad with the fever, were flooding our streets. Our forces were too few, and their crazed malice was too great. We are spread thin across London. Gotcha. The Lord itself coming and smiting everybody down. Either way, our homes have burned and nothing remains. Eloise Dawson's vision of the West End kept safe from the fiery menace of the outer London was proven right. A wall was the only thing that might have kept out such violence. But it's too late now. Still 18% in the docks. Oh, we're monsters. So we're going to stop by the docks real quick before we go to level 50. What a good number to end on. Beast, do you want to see a beast? Can I change out my abilities on the fly? You want to see a beast, bud? Oh, you can have any combination of these actives. Interesting. I did not know that. I did not know that at all. Gotta keep the heal. I think we will keep coagulation. Oh, it's just a little slice. Why do I feel slower? That claw is wild, though. All right. All right, let's venture to the docks. I don't have any blood. And you don't get a lot of blood from the the coagulation blood thing. Surprisingly.
This is Ascalon's domain. Prepare to intrude.
Oh. There's a named person. Lord Hutchinson, I've already fought you before, bud. I'm pretty sure I had at least. Peace time. I didn't see what happened, but he's dead now. Everybody's dead. Is that just an AoE around you? You just bounce around and murder everything? Wild. One shot. I would like to zip across there, can I? Bullied. There's a lot of baddies around here. Well, this is a unmistakably good feeling power trip at this point. Although I think Blood Spear is better than Claw. Oh, he got me. Yeah, what's up, Bite? How you doing? How are you doing, buddy? Broke a 26-hour fast. Fasting by choice? Interesting. Good on you, I suppose. How do you feel after? I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Has anybody seen him? Hey, whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever floats your boat. So I guess Sean Hampton really isn't anywhere to be found. We got Priwa knocking on the door, it looks like. Where was Sean's room? Or is it blocked off now? No, his room wasn't upstairs, was it? Hmm. I don't know. I just don't want it to come across that I didn't go and take Sean Hampton out, therefore bad ending, no go. But I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, guys. I will be right back, and then we'll close this game out. I think we're right on the precipice of victory, if that's what you can call this. And we return. Alrighty then. Up to Lady Ashbury's then, right across the docks. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Talk to the Lady Ashbury. Let's see how this conversation's gonna go. I can only imagine it is going to go horribly. Alright, we gotta go up and around. I'm just coagulating people just to get a little bit of blood out of them, since I don't stun people enough anymore. Too much damage. Why is it that I am so... Seems like these guys are always just out of range. Just out of range. I do hate fighting the Ascalons anyway. Sneak up on this guy. There we go. All right. Yeah, we are gonna switch our power back over from claws are cool. Blood spear just better. Blood spear just better. Although I think this unleash the beast thing is kind of intriguing. So.
Sorry, sir. No admittance. Don't come closer, sir. Easy, Doc. He's dead. Murder. Stay alive.
I gotta just try to smoke bomb out. This is the worst smoke bomb I've ever seen. He had me. He got the parry off. He could have run me through, but he didn't. Oh, Ashbury's mansion is hostile. Why is that? Let me just rob you again real quick. I'm not going to need any of this stuff because everybody's dead, so there's no need to make medicine. But... oh, there she is. Hello. Hello.
Fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan. What is it,
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now?
He was mortally wounded.
Oh, we're lying. Okay.
His misery.
That is terrible, Jonathan. And yet you did what you must. The poor man.
I mean,
Edgar
technically
Swansea
not lying.
Was responsible for the Scout epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon
he was
London.
mortally wounded.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease.
And used your
to
blood.
exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Edgar's behavior was beyond lunacy. He had neither the discipline, knowledge, nor the proper facilities to conduct blood experiments.
I must say, I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That explains
That's
how
why she went
Doris
feral.
Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Icor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
Womp womp.
No. No. This can't be. Oh.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait,
enemy.
no! Elizabeth!
What? Never was your enemy. What does that mean? What does that mean? And what was she painting? Why did she need that big ass bucket of red? Alright, gather the ingredients for the antidote. King Arthur's blood, William Marshall's blood, and insulin. Okay. We got some things we gotta go hunt for. Alright, what is closest? Let's do West End, then Hospital, then go up to the graveyard.
Now would be a good time to blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster.
Hey, bud.
I think I know where to find what I need.
Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Just the game just had to catch up. I'm too fast. Oh, that's a werewolf. All right, I want to see what this actually does. Okay, so yeah, you just go feral and bounce around. Gotcha. That's pretty cool. No need to aim, no need to do anything. It's not exactly crowd control. Just pure AoE damage, where I'm assuming the heart explosion is big single target damage with no hold down.
Whose blood could be purer than that of William Marshall? Lord Redgrave will have to spare me a drop.
I mean, maybe he'll spare us a drop. I have a feeling it's probably going to be a boss fight, but you know, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go.
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak with Lord Redgrave, I'll have to.
This dude's a wild dude. Okay, I see you, bud. Homie kind of looks like the French Pyre. Ouch. Even at the incredible level that I'm at strength-wise, that dude kind of hurt. Yeah. Hello. I'm ready for some good mech games to come out. Armored Core is peak. I'm very hyped for whatever comes next in the mech genre as far as big boy games. There's quite a decent amount of mech games coming out from what I saw in the Game Awards showcases. Hey, can we talk?
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
All is already lost. The city verges on collapse. The epidemic has spread so widely. Disgusting skulls are everywhere.
The epidemic could be stemmed if I destroy the original carrier. England can be saved, but only with Marshall's blood.
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all.
I will take it from you.
It to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
Stop this farce. Marshall never was your maker. I have no idea how you acquired his blood, but I need it now.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Thank you, my lord.
Wow.
If you manage to save this city,
that went
you'll prove
better than
yourself
expected.
a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
That went way better than expected. What the fuck? Makes no sense. called him out directly. He was like, yeah, okay. Here you go. Bye. All right, 1 down, 2 to go. All right, don't want to fight any more icons or icons if I can help it, so. Hang it right, don't look back. You ain't got shit. I'm too fast. Too fast. All right. Straight ahead, don't look back. Finsbury Gates. Well, you tell me. Surprising lack of forces around these parts. Did I already kill off all of the... Oh, there they are. Hi, boys! These ones I'll take out all day. Hit him with the old beaten stick.
We have to stop. Shit, that leech is fast. Murderous bastard.
No Jesus-y stuff, please.
God walks with me.
All right, yes, I see you. I see you. I remember when those guys used to be difficult. I remember when those guys used to be the bane of my existence. You all have fun with that. All right, back at the Pembroke.
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
What do you mean we can't use garlic? Why can't we use garlic? Yep, that is not my problem. Oh. Homie's took over, eh? Yeah, we got pre-one all over. Gotcha. Guarantee what we want's down in the basement, because of course, why wouldn't it be? All right. Take out the archer first. Double tap these guys. You hold still. Ouch! All right, you just went to the top. You both just went to the top of my shit list. Oh. Now that everybody has crumbled around you, priest, what do you plan to do? Crumble like the rest. I forgot to take the vibrator out, apparently. Where the hell? If I were looking for garlic, where would I find garlic? Or a garlic substitute? Gotta be in here somewhere, right? The grocery store. Ack. Not. Ooh, hello. Dibble was? Don't mind me. I will make the first move. GG, boys. Dude, that move is actually so good. Like the grab was good for leveling for sure, but that is just a gnarly amount of damage between the two of them. Oh, we need insulin. Why did he say garlic? What the I'm so confused. Why do we need insulin? Clove essence. Okay, where the hell is the insulin? I came down here expecting to find what I was looking for, and I am leaving sorely disappointed. Oh, it was a joke. Okay. For some reason, I took it as serious. Like, yeah, I need to find a substitute for garlic. Don't mind me. Just taking things the literal. Okay, so is it upstairs? Starting to look like it may be.
We've got one of them here.
Oh, you got me in a corner. That was almost a good job. Shh. Shh. Please be quiet. Codeine.
There it is.
There's the insulin.
Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
See, there is. Okay. So it was partial joke, but also serious. Insulin for blood poisoning. All right, now we just need to go and get the blood of Arthur, King Arthur. So, hang it north. Need to farm up some more blood. So the only problem with this build at this point is I do too much damage, so I can't I don't stun people anymore. Ouch. Ouch. Really? I want to farm this guy. I just need a... Oh, and I'm out of blood. Damn it. I just wanted to farm that man.
Filthy fucking beast!
There we go. Can't wait to make you do a pacifist run. I happily accept the challenge. Happily, happily, happily. You know, Loki, I think I could fight Priwen all day. They're to the point that they don't bother me that much whatsoever. The only thing that really bothered me at this point are the gassy scowls and the other Ekons.
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital ingredient.
Harry Peterson, Archer Woodbear, Joe Peterson, Rakesh, Nithercott. So this is literally the graves of everybody that we murder. Holy crap. I didn't think they would actually show up here. Booth Digby. That's wild. That is wild. Aw. Camellia, they put her flowers on there. That's sad. It's interesting to see the different conditions that the graves are left in as well. Who's talking? I hear somebody fighting up there. I'm assuming our homeboy, McCullum, is not handling his vampire powers very well. Clarence didn't get a good grave at all. Hey, they gave him a fork and... They gave him a fork and plate. That's wild. Some cheeky little things on these graves. That's so sad, though. I didn't expect them to actually show up here. Well, McCullum is having the fight of his life. Let me help you, bud. Still trying to do what he does best, fighting skulls. Even as a Ekon.
Good evening, vampire hunter. Are you here to mock
He looks like shit too.
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you? You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more. What precisely are your plans?
A creature called a disaster is about to be unleashed. It falls upon me, as once it did Marshall, to stop it before the whole country is ravaged.
I should have destroyed that book. And yet, I wish I could join this battle alongside you. But this crusade is not mine to fight.
Do you not understand?
Still with the Templar
we wanted
mindset.
the same thing from the outset. a means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then.
Hey, he's more understanding than I expected him to be. From non-consensually vampirizing him.
You will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Thank you. Can we speak more?
Indeed. Why not?
How's immortality?
How are you adapting to immortality?
I feel so powerful it gives me shivers. I could be the greatest vampire hunter ever. Your worst nightmare, in truth.
Oh, he likes it.
Will you leave the guard now that you are what you are?
Are we not creatures of deceit? I could hide my nature from my men, or name a successor. Go my own way. I know not yet my path.
Yeah, Jake, it's an interesting one.
Farewell, my progeny.
Do not stretch your luck, Reed.
Just one little cigarette burn. All right, that is that. Where is the closest hideout?
There's one of them vermin.
Oh, you jumped right up here. Not a smart move for a ranged guy. I need to go to a specific place to make this? No, that hideout just didn't want me to go up to it from the same angle. That'd be too easy. All right. The antidote.
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
All right. Where's the entrance to the sewer? It's on the complete fucking opposite end of the town. All right. So if we head west a little bit more, we should be able to spin and do a fast trek through the center of town. Excuse me. Listen, fellas. It is your lucky day. You're not all gonna get picked off, just the ones that are most inconvenient. Yes. Straight ahead, straight through the center of town. Meow. That's the plan. Up. What's up, big boy? GG.
It's locked up.
No! No! Fine.
You look.
I can't be fucking bothered, bud. Get ravaged by the beast. Alright, we'll take the slightly longer way around, apparently. Here, I thought we had a straight shot. Oof. You guys aren't even worth my time and effort, honestly. Alright, hang a left. Little Louie. Hi, boys. I am genuinely surprised that the two people I've probably wronged the worst in this game as far as like through their objectives are being so kind.
Stupid newborn!
Listen, I don't want none of the smoke, guys. I don't want none of the smoke, okay? Literally the smoke. Wrong drop off. No, but it's right here. Okay. Peacetime. And he gassed my entrance to the objective. With 15 seconds left on the clock, how am I supposed to plant the bomb? And that's why smoke needs a nerf, guys. That's why smoke needs a nerf. All right, long trek ski through the sewers. Maybe I'll find Sean Hampton down here, since he hangs out with the sewer scowls. Being a vampire is pretty good for killing vampires. Yeah? These are surprisingly empty caves. Slightly unsettling. Hello.
This place has been ransacked.
Yeah?
They've all been slaughtered. Pre-one? No, not their style.
Yo, did Elizabeth come down here and handle it?
Where has Harriet gone?
Uh-oh.
She must have left a trail I could follow.
Okay, well, I have a feeling that, oh God, that is quite the blood trail. Can't miss that one. I have a feeling Lady decided to come down here and take out what she now feels is her problem. I still got blood. Oh. Satan, we haven't talked to you in a second.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
Doubt? I'm level 50.
You.
I slaughtered the entire 3 entire districts in a hospital.
Show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right.
I mean, do you have any real
No more
means
riddles.
of reinforcing that?
Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
All right. Your true appearance.
What is your true appearance?
It's not Satan.
I do not understand. This is who I am.
But who are you, really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land.
Protector of this
I have
land.
many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Myrddin Wild, the Wild Horned Man.
Myrddin Wild.
I was born out of blood.
Interesting.
Blood? You are made of blood. Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
Okay. So you're saying we're drinking you every time, and you're in everybody.
A modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
I'm so confused at this point.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the
Oh, it's the rage virus from 28 Days Later.
When she
Gotcha.
awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
Okay.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse.
Really?
From, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
That's
What is
that's
the
exciting.
blood of hate?
That's kind of cool.
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
Okay.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels.
Ah, he drank the blood of Arthur to prevent him from, like, being scald, basically.
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our father.
Must be pretty bad if this dude's scared of it.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world.
Oh, yeah.
I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
This guy. This guy. All right. You can't have two paths and have me not check to see where this one goes. Okay, shortcut. All right, big sewer, bunch of candles around, and Harriet with puking into the town's water supply. That checks out.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick, Doctor.
Kind of like her daughter,
I'm in
but
such
worse.
pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars, all of you.
Yep, just keep puking into the water supply.
I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me.
Yeah, it looks even worse for sure.
Harriet, you must stop all of this.
What's in her arm?
Affect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
All right, antidote injected.
Nobody ever helped me. I've been alone.
All right, and rage in a cage. Oh, that can't be right. I can't just half health her immediately. I can't just two-shot her like that. That doesn't check out. Oh. That is a problem. That is a major problem.
Is it rough? I think it is. Oh, how infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
Oh, she pissed. Okay. Oh, this is a major problem. Oh my, we... No, we do no damage! Oh, we do no damage! I take back everything I said. I'll take the two-shot, boss. Oh, we are screwed, boys and girls. We are screwed. Oh, shit. That was a stun lock from hell. Can I fight these things? No, just gotta avoid them. I don't figure I can coagulate. I can coagulate the blood god. Blood for the blood god. Okay. Unfortunately, we have a major problem here. And that problem is there's no stun bar. Oh, not now, Noctis. Not now, I'm stressed. So my stun bat goes out the window here. And I am out of blood. I'm trying to use these serums. Oh no, not more of these. No more blood for the blood goddess. Ouch. Stabby. She's so fast.
Feed your mother, child.
Oh, I hate all of it. I regret not going into pistols now. Okay, dodging backwards is just getting me fucking destroyed. And I'm out of stamina. Okay, side dodging is the play. We aren't even halfway there. Okay, we're gonna ult so that you take the full brunt of it. A disappointing amount of damage. Okay. Ow, lady. I'm not having fun anymore. She's not even halfway dead. Oh, that one was at her feet. I didn't realize what she was doing. Well then. Alright, let's get one drink in before this all opens back up. Maybe I can parry.
This anger I feel, is it wrath? I think it is. Oh, how infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
Alright, rage in a cage. Okay, can be parried. That's a problem. Question, is it worth it? Yeah, I don't know how you would do this on, like, a level 1. Oh, and you use up the syringes when you die. I was in the range of that. Okay. Ouch. Motherfucker.
Such innocence, such guilt.
I don't know what to do here, guys. My entire build is kind of invalidated by this boss's design. Oh, I don't have the stamina.
This is my body.
Okay. Well then. Well then. Yeah. New build time. We've got all the pieces to choose from. What's the quickest way to get out of here? You can get blood from her minions, by the way. By just killing them? Or do I need to drink from them? Probably killing. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go and swap the stun for damage. And see what that does for us. A little bit silly, in my opinion, that a central mechanic from the game is completely disregarded in the final boss, but it is the Blood God. It is the Blood God. All right.
Back in the drain.
Quick and dirty trip back to a hideout. Maybe. Where the fuck's the flashing lights? Oh, piss off. There we go. Most inconvenient. All right, time to start. What do we got here? I'm gonna start loading up with healing serums. We will save these for last, since they are expensive. Okay. Now for the weapons. Joe's Cudgel. So we are going to damage. That one's already on damage. I'm gonna drop stamina for days. All right, stamina and damage. Seems pretty good. Should I go for a hacksaw and a sidearm too? I have the parts for it. I have the parts for it. Okay, so we'll go damage, damage, blood. blood. And then I'll have her list and knife off on the side. All blood all day. Don't got the aluminium parts for that. But we at least have options now. So instead of that, we are going to go with... Where is it? Where is it? Gwyneth's surgical knife. And Rakesh's surgical saw. But there's an eye there. There's an eye there. Aluminium. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's go back to the sewer. Oh. But there was. I thought. I know how to read, I promise. All right, sewer. Problem is, I don't even see the, I don't even see the entrance to the sewer anymore. Leave me alone, guys. I'm sad. I'm sad. No stink on me, please. Nah, I'm good. I'll be fine. We'll work this out. Is it down here? I just don't remember where the entrance to the sewer is. It's right here. Wonderful. Okay. God damn it. Here we go. Here we go. How bad could this possibly go this time? We're as prepared as we're gonna be. Outside of getting that Dragon's Bane sword. Nah, certainly didn't. Everything's been pretty hunky-dory since the boss fight with Sister. And I really expected that antidote that we shot ourselves up with to provide some sort of buff. But I was wrong. It didn't. I guess it's preventing us from dying from the blood plague that we're fighting in. So that's good, I guess. These damn sewers are like a maze. All right, so can...
Nobody ever helped me.
Ouch. Can get blood from clones. Okay, let's full health real quick. Can get blood from clones.
This anger I feel, is it wrath? I think it is. Oh, how infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
It's always a 3-hitter. And that last hit's always delayed. Yeah, I'm getting bullied. Alright, you little assholes. I killed them all. I did not get blood. Damage is better, though. Did I not... I have to equip these syringes? Apparently I do. I am confused. I am confusion. I needed to switch to my offhand once my blood was low. Just gotta go tactically with it. Oh my god, is it gonna make me... It's gonna make me run all the way back every time now. Why would it do that? Well, that makes me unhappy. That makes me very unhappy. The run back's not horrid. It's not like Dark Souls level bad. Or Dark Souls 2 level bad, but... Nah, there's no safe rooms down here.
Nobody ever helped me. I've been alone all my life. Oh.
It's fine. We're gonna beat her this time, so... Oh, didn't mean to stab. Okay, it's the left that switches weapons. Gotcha.
How intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
It's that third hit that does the most damage.
Blood, feed me, give me their lives.
Oh, that was Blood Spear. Yeah.
Give me more. They are so young, so tasty.
There's the play. We figured out the play. We figured out the play. Okay. So we go on offensive with the club. When...
Such innocence.
And then we list and knife the fuck up whenever she's summoning. Let's go!
Blood, feed me, give me their lives.
Gwyneth, your Liston knife is amazing. Oh, she just pulled out two sides. Is she just gonna summon constantly now? Okay, that is a dive. Okay, I need to refill stamina. Please don't kill me with this. Okay, that hurt a little bit.
Give me more. They are so young, so tasty.
Oh, okay. Dodge. 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 And we have ult again. That hurt.
Eat, for this is my body.
And now we run the fuck away. Coagulate, please. Oh, okay. Need to regen stamina. Ouch.
Feed your mother, child.
This is a really cool boss fight, though. I'm glad I was able to figure it out. It sucks that it kind of invalidates biting, but it is what it is. Bad move! Bad move! Bye-bye, blood lady! Oh.
No one could ever defeat you,
He's...
mother of us all. For
oh.
you are our
We have a motherly reunion going on here.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Until the next time. Bye, I guess. Yeah, Izzy. I just needed a way to get blood, and during the clone summoning was the perfect time to list and knife them.
You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Oh shit.
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suascal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I mean, you should, because I'm not a great guy.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suascals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over. I have avenged my poor Mary.
Yes.
Have we?
You prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize.
Why is everybody treating me like the hero here?
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today.
Definitely not.
But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored.
By all, you mean the ones not.
Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife.
Wild.
Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago.
Wild.
Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
Thanks. I don't need a side piece, but it's good to know that the option's available.
London has been cleansed.
Yeah.
This catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe.
For now.
My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger.
Mm-hmm.
Red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another.
Good rhyme.
From predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now.
Oh, it's definitely been cleansed.
Simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
So long. Oh, we get a full cutscene apparently. And we're at a castle. Okay. Did we move to Transylvania? What a car.
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbur's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I better hurry.
I was about to say the sun's out, bud. What do you gotta say?
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
Almost.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over.
Okay.
You did well.
So we were made by the most ancient of the blood.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because
The Morrigan.
Confront her.
That's the Morrigan. Okay.
Bittersweet champion.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
Yeah, we kind of got messed up from the Avatar itself, so.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
Yeah.
What will become?
I'm curious of the vampire hunters.
In their leader, you now have a spy behind enemy lines. By guiding your progeny, you may yet protect your immortal friends for some time to come. If you dare.
Yeah. That's actually not a bad idea. And the Ascalons? Are they chill?
Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
Fair.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
Go pay the Ascalons a visit? Okay.
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No. she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
All right.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Hmm?
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The
King Arthur was a vampire.
To save this
Wild.
in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your progeny. Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Interesting.
Who are your sons?
So who are your sons exactly?
Why do you
tell
bid
me?
them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
You saying he's still alive?
So that is all we are to you. Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil.
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
All right.
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about
Yeah, I gather that too. Sons, you, William Marshall. Wild stuff.
I cannot enter. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
Which, if they ever did make a sequel, could be a fun route to go. Jonathan seeking out William Marshall. What do I got here? Robin Englewood, Charlotte Ashbury.
Charlotte's body here. Does she know something?
Womp womp.
It's locked. The lady of the manor isn't expecting visitors.
Why you sound so cheery about that, hmm? Listen, we talked to the blood guy too long. Sun's coming up.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume.
Alexandra Somerset. Of the orphanage. Okay. McAllister. As the new league owner, I intend to quickly engage in the overdue maintenance. Oh, so she's gonna get it fixed. Or wanted to get it fixed, but...
Like most castles, this one has a crypt. And it holds something special inside. This castle is falling apart.
Is William Marshall down in the crypt?
Fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
Down we go. Portrait of Dr. Jonathan Reed. Aw.
What did Elizabeth discard here? The painting or the model? This painting looks suspicious.
What painting? Oh, that painting. That is King Arthur fighting the Blood God. Okay. Good to know. Elizabeth and Jacob Blackwood in Versailles. Jacob Blackwood was very vampire. King Arthur versus Morgan Le Fay. The Morrigan. Okay. Morgan Le Fay, the Morrigan. Okay. It's an ancient evil that keeps... That makes sense, and it takes a different... That's so cool. Nice little tie together with everything. Vincent van Gogh's Lady Ashbury. Edgar Swansea. Okay.
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
Interesting. Okay. Sword and moon. Ooh. Sword.
One last switch and
shield. Flower? Where would the last switch be? Wasn't expecting a puzzle dungeon. Moon.
voila.
Down we go. Ancient tome. An angel came to me blessed by God. Michael appeared to me last night in all his glory. Okay. Oh, the Black Death. Okay. Gotcha. So vampires popped up during the Black Death. Who is this from, though? They've been around for a while. It's been almost 20 years since my fight started against the devil. And an end is uncertain. From time to time, the plague reappears in a village. Okay, so it just randomly is popping up. Gotcha. Village of Hoddesdon. Most delicate soul I've ever seen in a long time. Sing for the dead. Her voice moved. Okay. Elizabeth Inglewood. Okay, my heart is breaking. My soul is bleeding tonight. My dear Elizabeth left. I've taught her all I knew, all she needed to know. Okay. Elizabeth Inglewood wants to be known as Elizabeth Blackwood. William Marshall shall disappear for a time. 2 now. The Black Death is no more. Okay. So this is William Marshall's diary. William Thorne. Okay. So he literally... The angel Michael came and talked to him. Devil's at work again. The Great Plague is back. Once more, William Marshall shall protect the land. What have I done? Let the devil infect me. God forgive me, the terrifying creature. I've defeated demons straight from hell. Abomination of the flesh, a walking apocalypse. I had to trap dreadful creature in St. Paul's Church and set the building on fire. Okay. That's wild. Elizabeth came to me. She said she felt my pain and rushed to save me. My poor daughter, blinded by rage, intoxicated by the blood of hate, I bit her. She fled. Oh, shit. Okay, so William Marshall bit her, and that's what infected her with the devil. My prayers have been heard. I've found strength to resist the need for blood, the never-ending hunger. My poor Elizabeth, will you ever forgive me? I heard you now kill and take pleasure in bloodbaths with a new progeny of yours. You're a victim in all of this. What have I done? Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole finally agreed to meet me in London. Yes, yes, yes. Defeat the disaster. Evil creature, the Deus Astra, the Eater of Stars, who only wished to spread death and pestilence all around her. Okay, Mother of Blood. The Primate... Wait, why? The Primate, here's the Angel. According to him, the ancient artifact could heal anything. Okay, so we got the Tears of the Angel. Clear the blackened soul and purify my blood. Okay, so he was on a quest to get cured. Blood of the purest heart mixed with the blood of the king. To find such rare ingredients is not what worries me the most, for time is on my side. It's the last part that worries me. Pure essence of garlic. I'm afraid it will literally hurt like hell when I drink the antidote. So we actually needed pure essence of garlic. Finally managed to gather all the ingredients needed to concoct the Tears of the Angel. Blood of the purest heart for the fortitude, blood of the king of courage, garlic essence for the painful cleansing. After months of impatience, as promised, I chained myself to be sure I would not attack her again. All right, Lady Blackwood. She shouted at me when I tried to explain to her that my bite had infected her, had given her the blood of hate, now burning in her veins, in her soul. I told her I found a cure and that I had managed to create one dose of antidote. I gave it to her to give her back her previous peaceful life. In exchange, I only asked for her to take care of me, for I intended to be locked down in my tomb, chained if necessary, to impeach me from feeding on immortals or immortal. She reluctantly took the Tear of the Angel and left. I hope to see her again soon, cured and at peace. She came back to me finally, cured, healthy, joyful, my Elizabeth. She told me she had drunk the antidote about a year ago in France after witnessing and taking part in the massacre of an orphanage caused by the blood of hate. That's when the Lady Blackwood died, she said. She promised she would take care of me now. That's all I asked. Okay. So that's also why she took to orphans. Gotcha. My dear daughter came back to me last week to tell me the good news. She had recently bought a castle in Scotland. She would soon finance the renovations of the castle crypt to provide me a new retreat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So he's down here. And apparently she wasn't as cured as she thought she was, or at least the hatred was cured from her, but she could still spread it.
Drop your sword, Father. You have nothing.
Well, so much about the sequel going after William Marshall.
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No. Never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father.
And he is... He is ancient.
Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
Womp womp.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this...
Backhanded sword, okay.
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and savior of England.
Interesting.
The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father.
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
A few minutes left of what? Of what?
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it once and for all.
Are you gonna kill William Marshall?
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Gotcha.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Wonderful.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
But you had your whole life there.
Not anymore. Especially after my dear Charlotte was murdered.
Oh, womp womp.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
No. London is doomed. The East End, Whitechapel, the West End. So many districts gone. And soon the whole country will follow.
Yeah?
The city has been rotten to the core for so long. If it wasn't this plague, it would have been wiped out.
I'm curious how much of my stuff is actually going to come out in this conversation.
Knowing I was the cause of all this, through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poison
Blood of hate.
Of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
So the cure, like I said, it kept the madness away from her, but it's still spreadable.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
Okay, so you just had him screaming
Why
from
are you
garlic.
hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again.
Gotcha.
I feed him with my blood.
You feed him?
Interesting.
You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
Okay. And I mean, technically, she's not lying.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty Ekon who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption then, eh?
No redemption then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by
I
the
do.
angels to
We're
protect
almost done.
the feeble and to smite the unholy.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Truth.
But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood.
Okay.
It worked on me, did it not?
Yes.
Kind of.
Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter.
Right.
I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate, but my father's antidote cured me.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings.
I mean, we did kill his adopted daughter.
I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse, forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through
Right.
many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
Okay.
I understand. And I respect your desire for privacy.
Thank you.
Privacy.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing.
Yeah, imagine if his blood got out and they were able to spread the blood of hate freely.
I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
All right, William. He looks worse than we do.
Yes. So, William, my God, you really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
Tempting.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really.
Ew.
Sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
That sounds fucking miserable.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen? What of her?
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song.
Okay.
The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures.
Okay, yeah.
I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires.
So we're not vampires.
Swift and implacable.
Pure. But something different.
Do you remember
Gotcha.
Merlin, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Merlin, Michael, is a vampire.
Ooh, didn't put that together.
A blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used
Didn't
to
put that
drink
together
it
at all.
From the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral,
That's where he got infected, I'm pretty sure.
Infected.
Yep.
This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
And then?
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again. Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to...
And that's where the tears came in.
We could set you free.
Okay.
Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me.
Did she do something to poison him? Or is she gonna...
Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Okay.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time.
Haha. Nice try. One last trick.
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord.
All right. So much for that sequel. Heads will roll.
Farewell, Father.
And that'll do it.
And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs
I don't think
in my
that's
veins.
necessary.
I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
All right.
Who cares? We are vampires. We are death.
Oh, here comes the bad guy.
No, Jonathan. I won't bring another disaster into this world.
I can't lose you, Elizabeth. Even if it means putting the whole world at risk.
How can you say such an awful thing? Where is the Jonathan I once saved from a scowl in this abandoned factory?
I'm not that frightened man anymore.
Uh-oh.
I've learned so much. Done so much.
Yeah? Done a lot.
I see. So there is nothing worth living for in this world anymore.
I bet if you go the
Farewell,
pacifist route, you can save her.
Farewell.
And light the sky. He just lets her go. Womp. Womp. No sadness, no pain. Just bye.
One prayer for the summoned.
2 innings she lives, 2 innings she dies.
Child. born from darkness, whose path he must
Bad
find.
guy ending achieved.
Now the song is sung and your path chosen.
Oh
England
my.
is safe, the price paid most dear. But what do you care? You are the one who keeps killing. You've chosen your path, my fallen champion, like others before you. Prey to lust and desire, slave to the everlasting thirst. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber. Until alas, she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
Well, there's the tease for the sequel, but a taste for blood. Complete the game. Trophy achieved. GG, guys. That is the bad ending of Vampyr. Next time we play this game, it will be going for the pacifist ending and potentially for a level 1 variant of such ending. The difference between the bad ending and worst ending is Jonathan's response to Elizabeth's death. Gotcha. Thank you for playing. Absolutely. It was a blast. That game is amazing. Super underrated. The writing top tier. Combat pretty fun for the most part, especially for the time that the game came out. Excellent game. Very underrated. Saddened that we'll never get any more of it, but well, never say never, but it's unlikely we'll get a sequel or a remake or anything like that, but you never know. You really never know. Absolutely enjoyed it. It will be one it goes in that list of games that I'll definitely replay like annually or so, just because it's a solid experience. But yeah, thank you all for coming out and chilling. Hopefully you all enjoyed it as we got through the ending of the game. Like I said, next time we venture forth, it'll be for the pacifist ending and potentially a level 1 pacifist, which, given how easily you get one shot by a lot of things, might not be the smartest route to go, but I'm not exactly a smart man. Masochism is in my blood, and as you will all see with this channel moving forward, masochism is going to be the theme of the channel. So thank you all very much for coming out and hanging out with me through Vampyr. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Take care, be safe, much love everybody. I will talk to you all next time. Bye-bye.